Hello there. Thank you so much for finding time to join us once again for the Dear Parent Show. I am so grateful that you are part of this community, because this is a community. It ceases to be about one person and a crew. It's about a community, and you are the community. So thank you so much for being part of this amazing team. And my name is Lashami. I'm still daughter of Wangara. Well, I love Mr. Wangara, so I always love saying I am daughter of. Yes, but I'm a daughter and I'm a mother. So I'm Isho in Anifa in both dimensions. But thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate each and every one of you for your consistency with us. Thank you so much. You are the people that make us look forward to uploading another episode, because many you people view, you people comment, you people share. Nitawathuroia bash siku moja ya kusema asante. But I'm grateful, and as always we have said, if you're coming to join us for the very first time today, please go back. We have many episodes that we have shared before. We have uploaded. We have had amazing conversations with amazing people. Please go back, watch an episode, one that would encourage you, challenge you. I mean, there's just so much that we're going to learn from there. So please, usistik kwa hii moja, go back and be informed and be updated and be encouraged. So today I am so grateful because I am hosting one amazing girl. We are going to get to know her, and I'll tell you why I'm excited about this conversation with her. No, hiyo nitaleta huko mbele. Why am I preempting everything? Let's first get to know her, and then you can get later baadaye. But thank you for joining us. And I have always said this, hii stuff ya kwanza kuwatch and then unaenda una mute, unaanza shughuli zingine tukome. Hii story ya kwanza kuwatch alafu una minimize. Kwani utaki kutuona? Don't minimize. Just watch to the very last minute. Hadi wakianza kusema special thanks, blah blah blah. Hadi one majina za crew members, because tuko na majina nani, we have names. So please, let's just watch to the very 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 last minute. Anywho, when all is said and done, I have an amazing girl here. Let's get to know her. Hi, Mama.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm very good.
Finally?
Yes. Finally. Hey. Finally. Hey.
I am glad. Thank you for coming.
I'm so honored to be here. Yes.
It's
I
good
prayed. I fasted. Prayer and fasting to be here.
This does not come but by prayer and fasting.
Nashanga uniulizi na siwezi force. Lakini finally.
The Lord has done it finally.
Finally. I've waited.
Anyway, thank you for coming.
Welcome.
And for agreeing to be on set today.
Of course.
For gracing.
I'm so happy to
the
be
episode.
Here.
How have you been?
I've been good. Very much okay. And what I can say is just Yesu wenyewe amenipendelea kusema kweli, because I never knew I'll be in such a show. Like, look at me. Hey, I've been so okay.
How is school?
Wow. Okay. Wow. Unaona hiyo wa ni real.
It's very wa.
Ni wa.
But
tunangangana tu manzi.
How far are we?
So me, I went to a college to study cabin crew. Now, then I finished. Now I'm in another course. Yes, I'm studying German.
Ooh.
It has a language.
Okay. The only thing
You're surprised. Why are you surprised?
Because you've never told me the German in you. Guten Morgen.
No, Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Yeah, Guten Tag.
Ich liebe.
Okay.
Ich
liebe what? You love what?
You
love me?
Yes.
Ich liebe mich.
Ich liebe mich,
yeah.
Okay. Ich liebe mich. Eunice, ich liebe mich. Anyway, okay, keep learning. I have been, when I was in high school, I did French. I loved it. Then when I went to college, I did Japanese.
What?
I loved it.
Okay.
But now the two messed each other. So my Japanese has French in it and my French has Japanese in it. So nowadays I don't know when I'm speaking which one I'm speaking. So I stopped speaking too much. But yeah, foreign languages are a good thing. It's an added advantage anyway, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So how's been your year so far?
So far so good. Like at least the resolution I'm ticking.
Muko serious na maisha yenu?
Okay. Very serious.
Okay.
You have goals. Have goals in this life. And so far so good. We've ticked like 3 or 4. Yeah.
Wow, well
Na
done.
zingine zinatokelezea kama hizi. Zenye hatukujudhania.
Alafu nasema tick.
Tunasema tick.
Okay. Good. Hata my resolutions. Mimi at least I am sure I can guarantee you I don't do resolutions. I always just say, God, it is a good year. It's a new year. Give me grace to do what I need to do. Well, of course, there's the place, like, for example, there are those major things, like, let's say if you say, this year I need to go back to school, or this year I need to do another book. Like, generally, because I don't do them, that's why I don't write. So when I hear people are ticking, I'm like, I'm encouraged. I will borrow a
requests. Like ni kama tu prayer request. Like,
so hizi ni ma testimonies. Kutik ni kutestify.
Testify.
Ndio umeokoka.
Yeah.
You're very born again. Sister Eunice. Now wow. Anyway. Nimeuliza mambo mingi hata sijakwambia ujiintroduce. My bad. Please.
Okay. I forgive
Introduce yourself to us. We want to get to know you.
So my names are Eunice Gatitu. I am a Gen Z.
Yes.
And I am a born again Christian. And yeah, what else? I am a student. Yeah, and I'm a firstborn. I'm a firstborn.
Of how many?
Of 3 children. Yeah.
Okay, firstborn. Habari firstborns wengine. Sisi ambao tukapo katikati, we can't relate. We don't know what it means to be first or sisi alpha ama omega. Sisi tuko hapo katikati yao. But anyway, thank you once again for finding time and agreeing to be here. I'm excited about this conversation because we're going to have some beautiful conversations. Anyway, you said you're a firstborn.
Yeah.
Family of 3. So tell me about your family. Anything that you'd want to tell us about your family?
So my family. So I am a firstborn.
Yes.
And we are all girls.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. But I'd love a boy.
You want a
For
baby
some
brother?
reasons,
the brother you never had.
Hey. Yes. What else? Raised by a single mom. And she's very nice and I love her so much. Yeah.
What's her name?
My name, Jane.
Mama Eunice, Jane. Hi, Mama girls.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, so how has it been being a firstborn?
Yeah.
Deputy parent, hi.
Second mother. They call us that. Here. So much responsibility, but there's always grace. Yeah, because I didn't happen to be a firstborn by chance. It was planned, and the planner got me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah,
okay, so how are your? Don't give me the particular ages, but how spaced are you, the 3 of you? What's the age differences?
So me and the second-born, a difference of 3, and then the third-born, a difference of, I don't know, 11. Yes, I know.
Tunawaitanga watoto
tulishanga haya
tena mama saa hizi.
Ando haya.
How old were you when she was born, the last one?
12 years old.
Hapo si mbaya na
ni mbaya.
Iko watu mzazi anazanga na wewe uko 19 18 na uko na newborn baby brother or baby sister. Okay. Amazing. That's good to know. And it's amazing that you're a firstborn. I've never known your one.
I look like a lastborn.
No, hapo katikati unakatuka.
Really? Hapana, mimi aka lastborn.
So tell me, are you like my previous guest told me she's a Nairobian from 1900. You
even me.
Hey, what you Nairobi? Hey, we can't relate.
We can never.
Okay. Me, I came to Nairobi at the age of, let me see, I was 21. The first time I came to Nairobi. Na nilikuwa napita, sikuwa nakuja. Nilikuwa naenda Ukambani.
Sasa ndo tunasema ushago. Like mimi nilienda ushago. Like
ndo watu wanasemanga hivyo sasa. I went to Ushago at the age of 30 and I'm thinking why? Then you're like, you came to Nairobi at what age again?
Exactly.
Okay. So tell me about you growing up, just generally anything that you'd want to highlight. Or anything that you remember, anything amazing, not amazing, highs, lows.
Sasa growing up, I was a very quiet child. Sijui nilianza kuongea lini. What I can remember, I was just a good child, to be honest. But in pre-unit, kai, nilianza kuranda. Imagine pre-unit. I know, right? Oh my God. Sasa, we used to do this. My friends come to our place. Then, mimi naenda kwao. Sasa me, this one time I went. Sasa tukienda kwa balkoni yao, naona haya ni usiku. Hey, sasa I need to go back home. Nita explain aje nimekuwa wapi hiyo saa yote na ni usiku. Na niko pre-unit. I was thinking about this and I was like, pre-unit. Nakwambia mamangu alienda akatusema kwa teacher. Tulichapwa mbele ya class. Oh my God, I can never forget that.
You are in pre-unit, but you can never forget it. The beating.
Imagine, nilichapwa, tukachapwa si wote. Another thing I can remember that. No, that was in pre-unit. Now we go to primary. Primary. You know, my mom followed me to school one day. Ati aone kwa nini namkanga mapema kwenda shule? Nataka kufanya nini shule? Now she followed me. Kapata tukimake noise. Alikuwa tumechungulia hivi kwa mlango. Akasema, mnakujanga kupiga I know.
No, like she leaves her sleep this early to come and confirm.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That was hilarious. Ati mnakujanga kupiga kelele asubuhi. Hey. Now that was in grade 5. Another thing I can highlight is in grade 4. Na watu tu chapwa tu juu yangu because we used to like play this game. Unafichiana kalamu. Then mtu anateseka unampea. Now we used to play this game with my desk mates. Sasa one time alinifichia na kunipea nikaenda home kama janirudishia. So mimi naambia mom nibaie pen. Ako like sini nilikubaia pen. Iko wapi? Sasa nikamwambia mom tunachezanga hii game ya kufichiana vitu. Akakuja
tena akakushtaki.
Alikujanga baidha mara 3 au sio wako nasikia. Ya 3 akapata cha ule mkali. Aliwachapa. Watu walikuwa niogopa grade 4 because my mom atakuja waseme nyinyi wenyewe mnanichokoza.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mama was protecting baby wake.
Yeah, very protective.
Okay, all right. Now, let's transition, of course, high school. I know where you are. Yeah, she was at Parklands area. Watoto ya town, yani at least kuna wengine ulikuwa unapata wamesomea primo Nairobi alafu high school wanaenda kama Butere girls. Nyinyi mnakuwa
not me.
We are sorry. Okay, it is well. Tell me, so because now in high school, that's when we transitioned into teenagehood. So just tell me about Eunice as a teenager and the highlights, anything, whether in school or at home, anything that maybe you remember, or if there was any mischief like some of us, but anything that
I was a very mischief. I know.
Okay.
Ni Yesu alinisaidia. Otherwise, singekuwa hapa. So, I went, me being a form 1, I was very naive. I was very innocent. Now, going to form 2. Unaona wale watoto Melo alikuwa anasema because we used to be in the same class with Melo. So, the peers she was talking about when you walikuwa wana change. Ni mimi.
Okay.
Yeah. So nilifika form 2 then I don't want to call them bad friend but the wrong friends. And I tend to be influenced. Mimi na bebangu unaona ile kubebwa. It is me. So I got carried away by the wrong friends. And I'm very unconscious because I didn't see it coming. So nikaanza kuwa rebellious. Naanza one time I wanted to fight with our house help. Imagine ati ananiambia Eunice kizo umekuwa mkubwa. Ambia kwani like tulikuwa to fight ya ukwela. But we didn't. Yes, so I was very mischievous. But do you know what? That same melody fasted and they were mentioning names. And I was among the names they were mentioning to get born again. And that's how I was born again.
Well, you got born again in which form?
Form 3 going to form 4 then.
Okay. So, please highlight for me, because of course, as much as I work around you people, but highlight for me being a teenager in Christ.
Oh wow.
Please, yes.
Hata hatuteseki by the way. You should if you're a teenager, please seek Christ. Aki. Because teenagehood without Christ, I don't want to imagine how it is. Because I know, because I was once there. Yeah. There was a lot you were just overwhelmed by everything. But teenagehood in Christ, so far so good. Yeah? So what should I highlight? Like what?
No, you are highlighting as we continue like that. So anyway, what I wanted also to pick, you've pointed your mischievous side and the place of pressure, peer pressure and succumbing. Was your relation with your mom better, or how was it during your teenagehood? Was there anything that tampered your relationship with mom as a teenager? Maybe in your mischief, maybe akakwa mkali sana.
No, my mom is very patient. No, she used to notice, then she keeps quiet. Sasa yeye hakuwa tu anaongea, alikuwa tu anakuangalilia kwa umbali.
Okay. Kwa hivyo hakukuwa na ka incidents Kenya alikuconfront
akakupata? Actually no.
Mama yako ni mzuri.
I
Some of us. But anyway, I think I love the place that you have been a teenager with mischief and all that and wrong company, and then you are a teenager and a lover of God, and you are comparing the two, because sometimes we tell people, you know, there are some people allow me piga debe ya Yesu. Some people that mimi nataka niishi life, I just do life. Miaka ikisonga nitatafutana na huyo Christ. And these are teenagers loving Christ like crazy. And these are 40-year-olds loving Christ like crazy. This stuff aina age.
Why?
Ni decision.
Ni choice.
Thank you for making that decision and keep at it. Anyway, so as we want to transition to this letter that we're going to read, let me highlight something. You know, let me say 80% of this book, the letters in this book are issues. Man, issues. Unasoma unasema nasikia nakasirika na wazazi. Yani it just, I would call them the onion moments. Yeah, we always call that there's onion moments and perfume moments. So better part of this book are onion moments, heartful, painful letters written by these children. But today, I want us to read a happy letter.
I'm a happy child.
Yeah, right. Let's do a happy letter so that we you know, guys, one thing we need to identify and agree, and this is for parents, when we do this book and all the many letters here, that of course many times we are here to learn, you know, to be pushed and everything, but we just want you to appreciate that your kids see the good things that you do. They notice. And when a happy child can come and say, I am happy because mom, I am happy because dad, that is a win, right? So today we are doing a happy letter, please. Beba handkerchief, weka kando, serviette, sukuma uko kando. Take your juice, sip as we read. Sawa. So let me and Eunice do this letter as we just also get to know about Eunice and mom and that relationship, because when we have, kids that are just having amazing relationships with their parents, we really excite ourselves like, yes, this is what we're talking about. So let's do this letter of someone that is writing to their mother. Okay. My mother, each day when I pray, I thank God for giving me such a gift called mother. Poem. I am among those who can call themselves blessed because God loved me so much to give me the best gift of all times. You have a beautiful soul, dear mother. Yours is a rare kind, and I look at you each time and just marvel. I have not seen another with a heart so pure, who is focused on ensuring that her children are well cared for. You are a child raised, you and your sisters have been raised by your mother alone. Would you relate with this? If let's say it is you talking to mom, and at the end of this conversation you'll talk to mom, but would you relate to this, the way your mama has raised you guys?
Very well. I could see the hard work. The way she says, you take care of us. Yeah, she did that to perfection. She's very kind too. very pure, very compassionate. Huyo anasaidianga tu kila mtu. Aduko like mom surely. Sasa hata pia huyo. And another thing, she's a gift, of course, from God. Yeah. She has helped me a lot in my growth. She tells me, Eunice, hapo hapana. Hapo ufai kuambia hivyo watu. Like, she's always caring about people, by the way. Hapo usiongeleshe hivyo watu. Ufai kufanya hivyo mtu. Yeah.
Okay. It is good when we hear this, because sometimes we do things that tuambiwangwi, amtuambiangi, kumbe tunafanya vitu mzuri na msemi. Ni sawa tu. But she goes on and says, you have done so much on your own when the world thought you would not be able to. When everyone judged you because of your decisions, and when they waited you to fall apart, you dismissed them by rising up and being better. You know, I picture this child. I don't know if they have siblings, but this is a child that has been raised single-handedly by the mother. Yeah. And I mean, when we get to places of single parenting, there are many reasons why one ends up as a single mother, and they are different. But I know you have seen your mother do everything, because you're the firstborn anyway. You're the one who understood mapema. But the whole place of her being alone. Let me ask you a question of this. Your mother has brothers? Yeah. So you have uncles. Do they step in as father figures in your life?
No.
Oh.
We don't even have a relationship. Like, we rarely meet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just you, your mother,
wengine hata. Watu wengine sijawahi waona. Na sikianga tu huyo anaishingi kwa Yeah.
Okay, mama.
Interesting.
Hey, all right. Hiyo chezea chini na hiyo hata nisizidi zaidi ya hapo. But anyway, he keeps on praising mom and says, I look at you and marvel at your strength, because I'm not sure I would have hacked life like you did. I'm sure I would have given up on the way, but not you. You overcame every obstacle that life brought your way, and you put your critiques to silence. You are a true definition of strength of a woman. And if resilience was a person, then that is you. You have been there, she continues and says, you have been there for me. Now, this is the bit that I love. You have been there for me through every season of my few years on earth. You stood with me and you encouraged me. When I was in and out of hospital because of the persistent ailment, you were there to encourage me and to pray for me. I still hear those prayers you used to pray for me when I couldn't even speak. That was pure love that helped me come out of that hospital bed. Eunice, you know, many times when we're having these conversations, and I think even the previous guest, we talked about the whole place of parents being intentional and being there. I think she talked something about training a child means you are there to do it. It's not from afar. And you are now transitioning, you're getting into your second decade as life keeps going on. How would you say, I know you've mentioned it in bits, but how would you say your mother has been present in your life in the various transitions? For example, you were once in those baby kindergarten years, you were in primary, you are transitioning, you get to be a young woman, you're getting into teenagehood. I mean, transitions ni mob. We get even into when we're getting into our menstruation seasons and all that. Tell me how mama has been present for you, just generally.
So, generally, she used to work a lot. So, like, we used to have, like, most of the time, I was with the house help. Not saying she's not a present mom, but she'll find time. She'll just find time to just speak with you. So, my umwana venye yako protective. Hadi ananifuata shule.
Anakufuata shuleni ya asubuhi mapema.
But I don't know how to put it, but every transition. Now for high school, because I think hapo ndio kulikuwa na transition most, because hapo primary school it was just chilled, but high school is where I was hospitalized spiritually. Spiritually, I was hospitalized, and then is when I saw her Like, and that is just my highlight in my teenagehood, because she actually, her and her friends, they prayed for me. Walikuwa wanaomba because I was so bad. So I told you I was very rebellious. Now she prayed until I changed, and I changed. So hapo ni transition, aliingilia kati, unaona?
Amazing.
Hey, no, I've been good. Sasa
ni good
struggle sasa.
Hausumbui mama.
Sumbui.
And she's like, Lord, thank you for answering my prayer. And you know, sometimes I know you have people in your life, mentors and all that, and there are kids who don't tell their mother stuff. They will go and tell another person, which is, for me, it's still okay. At least they're finding space to talk. At a rate of, let's say, out of 100, you have a mentor and you have your mother. Who would you tell stuff more, as at now? Between mom na mentor. Nini tena? Sidhani tuko poa na mom.
Tuko tu sawa. Lakini kuna vitu siwezi mwambia. Siwezi. Sasa nitaanzaje kumwambia niko na crush?
Hizo mbona mnaogopanga kwambia wazazi? See, we are better parents. We can have these conversations.
Mtaanza kuniingilia. Mwanze kuni
Sini tutakuuliza tu anaitwa nani? Ama utaki kuulizwa swali.
Sasa kama alikuwa ananifuata shule, si ataanza kunifuata kila mahali atake kujua tunaendelea je na hiyo crush.
Zote usiseme ati tuko naye class. Maybe there's this guy. So mom, there's this guy.
I know my mom. Atanifuata hadi ajue hiyo ni nani.
Okay. But there are stuff you will still tell her.
Yeah, like, of course, she's my friend.
Hizo heart to heart.
Relationship ndo.
Your relationship ndio una draw the line to. Zingine unaweza.
When I find a husband mwenye nitamleta ndio sasa nitakwambia. Lakini for now
utakrashikika tu kwa nje tu.
Tukrashiani tu.
Wacha ni kutuogopa. Mimi nadhani we are doing a better job for you people, mnaweza kuja tu mtuambie tu easy.
Kwa dating life.
Okay. So it's okay. Wacha push. It's okay. But at least there are those stuff you say, mom is my friend, we can talk.
Apart from that, everything. Namwambia.
So let's say if someone is, because let's say someone bullies you or someone does something mean to you, it's easy to tell.
But sasa nitaogopa kama atamconfront, asiende kumnini.
Okay.
But nitamwambia bado.
But it's possible for her to confront the way she protects
sasa,
you.
Na hurumia huyo mtu.
Atapashwa. Okay. Sawa. You said your mom is a friend, and this girl, I think, has the same story. She says, when I call you best friend, I mean it, because you surpass every other person. You stand out. Amazing mother. I know nobody in this life is perfect. Only God is, but sometimes I feel you're near perfect. Wow. You're one of a kind. Nice. Mtoto wangu kwa niambia kitu kama hiyo, I will call the press. Tabidi nimeaddress the nation. But continues and says, thank you for not giving up on your children. And thank you for standing for the truth always, even when it meant everyone turning against you. Thank you for doing all you do to ensure we had the best of lives and the best of education. Wow. You know, that place of a parent standing up for their children and not giving up on them. Because we have cases when you people become too rebellious, for example, and a parent feels like, after everything I have done, whatever. And you know, there are times you get to spaces unapata mzazi yako zile za nijue tu ni mtoto wangu. Ningekuwa na chance ningeachana na hii role. Juu umenifika hapa, like they feel like, and we even have some cases where it's just that on paper I can't disown you, but some parents have indirectly disowned because they feel it's too much, especially if I've guided you in a way and then you went south, you know. And would you say, fine, so far things are good, but let's work even with your siblings, as good as they are, God forbid that let's say one of them turns out just crazy. The way you have seen your mom, do you think she's the one who will be patient enough to see this person change?
Yeah.
Ama atakupeana kwa relative mwingine amsaidie.
Yeah.
She will still be there.
Of course she will.
Okay.
And if she won't, I will.
You have learned from the best. Na wewe ni deputy parent.
Manze.
Utamsaidia. Ndio venye una grow hivi kwanza last born. Wewe ndio utakuja ukue kama mamaki sasa.
Ukweli.
Because do you know parents and even it works in your generation. Firstborns. Wanapitishwanga everything because you're the first child. We have to get it right. See mama discipline sio nini. You're third born.
Hata.
Mama atakuwa naangalia zile za Eunice, talk to your sister.
True.
Yeah. Please step up when that time comes. But anyway, I think basically, even as she keeps on going, says somewhere that thank you for even through all this, you still allowed us. You had to send us to boarding schools at very early ages because you had to be in different towns in this country just to ensure you had a way of taking care of the two of us. We are forever indebted to you because you denied yourself so much for us. Thank you that even through all this, you still allowed us to have a relationship with our Father, who did not do anything to support you in raising us. I don't want to get to the details, but just an overview. Do you have a relationship with your dad? Ooh, yeah. But Iko?
I try.
Okay.
Try my best.
That's a win. That's a win, really, because at the end of the day, when all is said and done, he's the one that brought us. You know, his dad.
Kwanza,
because sometimes some of us, we close that chapter with our children. But it's good if you have a relationship with them, with him amidst everything. No, that is a win. Now, as we continue, I want you to picture your fellow young person, because young people, nyinyi saa zingine mkiamua kuwa vichwa, munaweza kutukula kichwa sana mpaka hata mtuhurumii. But I want you to talk to your fellow children, Gen Z wenzako, on just the place of appreciating parents. Because man, saa zingine tunanga like, please, na mwache kutupea pressure. Leo nakupea assignment ya kuongelesha wenzako kwa niaba yetu, nimekutuma. Please, talk to Gen Zs.
Hi, Gen Zs. I am one of you. I am part of you. So what I can tell a Gen Z? Okay, first of all, find Christ. I beg. Atakusaidia kwa hii journey. Because sometimes we are so bitter. Kwa sababu we tend to have a lot of expectations towards our parents. So una expect mimi nikikuja kuambia mom hii anafaa ni get. So alafu hakuget. So you end up frustrated. So everything you do, because she frustrated you, even you will frustrate her. So I can tell you, what I can tell a Gen Z, minimize your expectation, find Christ, understand your parents, because we have different parents. Mama yangu si mama yako. Understand your parents, and just take time to just appreciate her, because she or he has done a lot.
Asante sana, nashukuru sana kwa niaba ya wazazi. Asante kwa kuongelesha wenzako. But what is your take on the place of, and how would you view it, on the place of parents disciplining their children? Because you people, again, leo na waseti, you people mnasemanga, times have changed. Mwache hizo ni gani mom? Hizo ni gani? So mnataka tuache muharibike?
Msituchape.
Tufanye nini?
Msituchape.
Hebu niambie leo tufanye nini?
Tuongeleshe tu, si ni baby girl.
Hapana, lakini amsikiangi?
Tunasikia.
Hapana, wengine wengi mna take advantage.
Kama tusikii, bado tumtongeleshe. Lakini msituchape.
You know there are other ways I can discipline you without beating you, na utasikia uchungu.
Yes, do that.
Lakini kiboko tu ndio mtaki?
Aki, please no.
Ni kiboko?
No.
Si Biblia inasema, si we are fulfilling scripture.
Lakini rod inaweza kuwa different, inaweza kuwa punishment.
Rod si specifically kiboko. Okay.
Tupeni punishments. Lakini msituchape.
But you know the other thing about you people, you know you are what is the word? And I'm not speaking about you only. We even as when we were young, whatsoever punishment that a parent chooses, nafikanga mali unakuwa resistant to it. So it's like the most mom can do is maybe kunipunguzia pocket money. The most mom can do hiyo tu mtadeal.
Kai.
Yes, that is how we young people behave. So mimi nikiona umerudia the same nitarudisha kiboko.
Sasa ukinichapa unadhani sasa itasolve?
No, haitasolve lakini when I beat you, listen. Sema umekosa, una venye unashtuka. Umekosa ni kuchape kiboko, nitakwambia msichana lala hapa chini. Like mimi nitalalisha mtoto chini. Sio ile ati tuanze kupigana because tukipigana utanishinda nguvu naweza niangusha. Na hiyo ni abomination kuangusha mamako. But I will utalala chini ni kuchape. Or before ni kuchape nitakukalisha nikwambia Eunice, we have rules in this house.
Exactly.
Even tulikuwa tumeagree. Si no umeviolate. Do you agree umeviolate? Tuliagree ukikosa ninadu. Lala chini. Will you allow me beat you? Juu umeelewa kwa nini nakuchapa?
So you need so usinichapie kitu haukuwa umeniambia ni mbaya. So uniambie kwanza ni mbaya, then nikijua sifai kufanya hivyo, lakini out of nowhere nimefanya kitu unaanza kunichapa. No, we've never talked about it.
You have reminded me of something that I saw. You have said that and I remembered something that I saw. I hope I can still get it. I need to read it. Yo umesema tu unanichapa kwa kitu?
Hujaniambia.
So afadhali unichape kwa kitu umeniambia.
Ushaniambia nisifanye.
Na shami napenda kudelete vitu sasa nilisha delete. That was a good one but I'll get it. Imekata nimewacha. But there's something I got, it really caught my attention about the whole place of it's like usipatie mtoto don't punish a child for something you have not taught them. You have not trained them with. So unamchapa because of why? Anyway, nikisha kutrain na nikupatie the right way, you misbehave, nitakuchapa viboko.
Sawa.
Oh, finally Fuchs amekubali achapwe.
Lakini
but anyway, it is in order. But as we begin to wind up, two things I need you to do. Number one, the last one you'll do, ya kwanza, I want you to talk to parents generally and especially single parents, either a single father or single mother. Whatsoever that is in your heart, just speak to them. Anything. Anything.
Understand your child. Children are different. Mimi firstborn nika different na lastborn. So just understand your child. Understand their interests. And just support her in every way you could. Him or her.
Good, thank you. I think I found what I wanted to read. Yes. It says, don't punish what you haven't taken time to teach. When a child hasn't been taught, mistakes look like a rebellion. So teach and then punish. Wazazi tumesikia. So usianze kuchapa mtoto na huko mwambie kitu ni mbaya by the way.
Mimi hata sijui.
Sasa hizo ni what? Mtoto ataanza kujama na kukachia bure. Na ni ukweli because unamchapa because of why? Did you explain to them? Do they know that this was wrong? But anyway, finally, I want you to talk to mom. This is your chance to shine. I want you to just speak to your mother whatsoever you want to tell her. Do you? To mama. Now this is direct, so talk, because I know she will watch.
She will.
Definitely.
She will.
Yes.
Hi mom. It's your firstborn girl. A beautiful girl that you brought up to be this gorgeous. And look how far we've come. Look at me now. And sometimes you feel like you're not doing enough, but I can assure you, like you're doing a good job. And it's, the results are being seen. And I love you so much. And I know sometimes tunanini kidogo, lakini, I mean, it happens. I'll forever make you proud. Yeah. Yours truly.
Firstborn
child.
Thank you so much. And I'm really, really glad and grateful that you have such a relationship with your mom. That's a win. And keep nurturing it. And when you become a mother in the future, be the same with your daughter. Exactly. And your sons.
And my sons.
Yeah.
My sons.
Make a plural kwa sons.
My sons.
You may insist.
Daughters.
I'll take your daughters.
Not taking many daughters, but sons.
Sons. Yeah, I pray that the same that you have been, mama has raised you and the bond, please pass it on, because that's a beautiful thing when parents can have a close knit relationship with their children. And thank you so much for coming.
Welcome.
And thank you for gracing the show. Endelea kurepresent Christ.
Nitaendelea.
Ngara kwa Christ.
Draw
many Gen Z for Christ. Ndio. Vuta wengine zaidi.
Wengi waokoke.
Unashamedly born again. unashamedly representing Levite body.
Hapo sasa.
Ndio. Thank you so much everyone for joining us. Eunice leo ameninice. I was just having a good one. Leo sijakuwa na time tukupanguza tu machozi na kujam. You're too happy day. It's been a happy day. Okay, Nashami, we are not singing. But thank you so much for joining us. And mothers, fathers, this is my challenge to us. Let us endeavor just building that relationship. Because when the relationship is there are some things that we can easily do. And there are some things that we can avoid. But because we are intentional in the relationship. Spend time with your children. Know your children. Learn your children. Pole pole tu hatua baada ya hatua. And one thing she said, the mother did that, and I think the previous guest also mentioned the whole place of just praying for our children. I mean, if we can't change them, God can never fail to change them. So let us be intentional even in the place of prayer for our children. And they will turn out good, by the way. They will turn out good. When we do our bit and leave God to do the other bit, the kids will turn out well. So thank you so much for joining us. We will definitely see you in the next episode. Keep being amazing, young people in our penda sana. Keep being amazing, dear parents. You are the real deal. God bless you. We will see you in the next episode. Churros.